Всем снова доброго времени суток, дорогие зрители канала. С вами снова Вовка. И мы с вами наконец-то продолжаем. Я надеюсь, мы закончим Игру престолов. Первый эпизод. В прошлой серии мы отправили с вами заключенного на стену. И давайте сейчас поговорим с вами с Дунканом. Потому что нам с вами нужно выбрать стража. Извините.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Окей, но в итоге он нам ничего не объяснил. Ладно, может хоть сейчас получится.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice. But it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements.
Ой, я надеюсь, у нас все действительно получится. Получится при этом неплохо. У нас ничего. Малкольм.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Что ты можешь мне подсказать, дядя Малькольм?
It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Wait, Uncle. You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him. To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ну да, согласен. С Рамси так воевать. Он, мне кажется, нас сейчас будут отчитывать.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You promised me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone.
Ну да.
Are the lord of this house, which is why you
Сожалению,
must be
лорда убили.
strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Талия так-то молодец. Вот, хорошая девочка. Ладно, давайте поговорим с Ройландом теперь. Дойдите, вот. Дойдите поговорить.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defenses?
Вот мы не будем задавать это именно по поводу стража.
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Окей. Прямой вопрос по поводу стража мы никому задавать не будем. С ней можно поговорить? Нет, нельзя. Ладно, мы со всеми, в принципе, поговорили. Блин, круто. Нарисовано все круто. Поговорить. Мы все-таки, наверное, выберем тогда Роланда.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Да, я
Yes,
готов.
Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ну что ж, мы с вами выбираем стражем Ройланда. Как он точно написан. Потому что действительно с Рамси переговоры вести нельзя. Это такой человек, который... Ну, это сумасшедший человек, серьезно. Поэтому нам нужно как можно быстрее покончить с ним.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Блин, сложный выбор, действительно. Дункан, действительно, он с приговорами, он всегда может дать хороший совет. Но твою мать, у нас война. Дункан, извини.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the sentinel.
Вот говнюк, а.
He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear
Так
from
хватит
all of us.
грызться, а.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The
Все,
Bolton
грызут как
sigil is
собаки.
afraid man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to
Мамам,
help us.
что вы посоветуете?
What do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Согласен, согласен. Вот с Дунканом я согласен. Так. Ладно, давайте все-таки попробуем заключить сделку.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Я уже жалею, что я дал ему этот рукавицу. Переиграть, переиграть. Ладно, все, хватит.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against.
Согласен.
Lord Ethan?
Великий чертог.
Him in the great hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. We will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Просто охренеть. У меня слов нету, это паника.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Веселая часть вышла. Это просто вообще. Даже вот, не знаю, вот игра вот сейчас вот просто не отпускает.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Отлично. Ой-ой-ой, какая-то она слишком грустная.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Не поможет нам, Маргарет.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Печально. Все очень-очень печально.
Milady.
Все
Begging your
принято.
pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know I can help you if you'd like. And
Как?
if you're willing to trust me, I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How
Как ты
can you?
можешь помочь мне?
My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Стража. Блин, игра вообще не отпускает. Пялься. Ходят, пялятся всякие. Фу.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Sir Royland, I trust you'll keep a level head.
Of course, my lord. But the bastard of Bolton can't be trusted to do the same.
Да знаю я. Рамси та еще скотина.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Хе-хе.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord
Я с тобой
Ramsay,
буду
shall
вообще.
we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Завались.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your
так
father
тебе.
will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed. Not bad. Lord Whitehill.
Вот
can you
урод
lot do
маленький, а.
this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing.
В смысле?
We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Я
Only
перед
kneel to
тобой,
the king.
Is
Вова.
not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he
да.
needs.
Все верно.
You can't trust a Forester.
Завались.
Murdered our men.
Да завались.
It was a Forester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Вот так вот.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Серьезно, ну это же
The
бред.
next 5 years or the next 50 generations.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Ну,
To ensure there's no trouble,
хоть что-то.
Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more
Серьезно, ну
trouble, not
блин,
less.
паника.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The Seven Hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Отвали от маленького.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin,
Отвали
my lord.
от них.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea.
Мгм.
You'll come with me.
Э-э-э.
You'll be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Да и ты знаешь куда?
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want the bold lord.
Твою мать.
My lord! I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
Ах ты, сука.
I certainly feel better about all this.
Твою мать. Ну, Как?
Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Только я надеюсь, ты умрешь.
Your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Хана тебе, Сноу.
You brought this on yourself.
Завались. Че и ребенка забрали, уроды.
Ethan?
Твою мать. Это полный звездец. Я не знаю, как еще это назвать. Фу. Просто охренеть.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Просто, знаете, офигенно. Просто охренеть. Так, вы 54 человека остались с Боуэном. Окей, вы 30 человек, 30%, 54, 30%. 30%. Так, леди Марга, проявили лояльность. Ой-ой-ой, а напомните, что это был за момент? Окей. Так, мы и 59% встретили Рамси в Грейт Холл, в Великом Чертоге. И знаете, это нисколько не пожалел. Это лучше, чем если бы нас убили. Скажите мне, я вам скажу на глазах у всех. Также я и 38% людей отправили. Почему я? Мы вместе с вами проходим эту игру. Отправили Эрика на стену. Окей. И 37% выбрали Ройланда стражем вместе с нами. О. Я вспомнил, что это... Да-да-да. Это, помните, вот по поводу второго, что 30%. Это получается, что когда был вопрос, что кому вы будете служить, когда мы играли за миру, когда Серсея пытала вопросами. Вот, мы же тогда сказали, что мы останемся верны только леди Маргарет. И мы остались ей верны. О, это просто паника. Первый эпизод. Твою мать, он шикарен. Это, ну, Рамси, честно, он поплатится. Просто гнида. Вообще гнида, крыса и так далее. И убить таких надо. О, просто офигенно. О, ну, есть что-то еще? Титры. Да, мы играли с помощью Thrones Team. Вообще, ребята молодцы. Просто офигенная озвучка. Ну, я надеюсь, вам понравился первый эпизод. Мы встретимся с вами во втором уже скоро. Когда у меня в общаге появится интернет, чтобы я его скачал. Поэтому подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, рассказывайте друзьям. И именно с вами мы отомстим Рамси Сноу. С вами был Вовка. Пока-пока-пока.